Wowzers, she's really pretty without the helmet.
She looks like she would make a fine spouse if she wasn't so stubborn all the time.
Yeah, she looks as stubborn as she sounds.
Yeah, she's a strong personality, all right.
Strong personality or not, it's clear that she is at least considerate for those around her. Anyone who's willing to protect my Teddy's crossed heritage from getting revealed from the hospital workers is a good person to me. Much like you, Joseph, sweetie.
Thank you, Mindy. I love Ted like he's my brother.
And not just you, Joseph. I thank everyone else here in this room who's made Ted feel so accepted and welcomed.
I'm sorry to interrupt the conversation, but I have a serious question to ask. Didn't Dawn say something about returning back Earth gems?
Yeah, that's right. When you were helping out the Superior Lease, I came across an Earth gem amongst the ruins, and Mecha Vengeance had one as well when he was flying from the far north after your guys' last battle. See? I got them both right here.
Holy, you actually got 2 of the 7 Earth gems. I cannot believe it, he actually has 2 of them. I've been trying to search for these things since I was unshackled by my master, and Joseph already has 2 of them. Perhaps he and his friends can prove to be plenty more useful than initially expected.
Is there something wrong, Felix?
Oh, nothing's wrong. I mean, wow, they are sure beautiful, no matter how many times I see them.
What, you've seen the Earth gems before?
Indeed. You know, the professor used the Earth gems for his research experiments back a few decades ago.
He did?
Precisely. He utilized the power of the Earth gems so that he could create the formula for immortality.
Just like what the book said. I was asking myself on where the professor would even start in beginning such a humanly out-of-reach task. He used the Earth gems, of course.
Speaking of Frederick, you said you've been studying up on him since we last saw each other. What new things have you discovered about him?
Oh yeah, we discovered that, like you mentioned before, the professor helped to agree with playing God and creating not only immortality, but a cure for HIV/AIDS during the height of the epidemic. And that for the development of such a task needed to have territory, a space territory, dedicated for the experiments, of which was also constructed to be a Bernal sphere.
Right, the space territory, eternal.
I'm curious. Did the professor create an immortal life form?
Yes. He did.
And it was a cyborg, wasn't it?
Ugh. Oh God.
Felix? Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm fine. Was just reminded of a past tragedy from long ago.
Past tragedy from long ago? You mean from when you died as a human?
No. Not that. That book you're reading, did you finish it?
No, I haven't reached the end yet.
Reach the end of that book, it'll tell you. I expect that the next time we meet, you will know about what happened on the Eternal, 20 years ago.
Okay. I will look into it.
And another thing. Hold on to those Earth gems. You hear me? Protect them with your life if you have to.
Okay?
Good. Well then. Guess I'll be on my way.
Yeah. Right. Well, it was very good seeing you again.
Yes, you too as well, Joseph. Hope you all have a safe recovery. Goodbye, everyone.
Well, that was very weird.
Yeah, such cryptic behavior.
Something tells me that he's up to no good, like he's trying to use us. I had this same feeling when we encountered him out in Vyond Desert.
I'm starting to think that we shouldn't trust him. He could send us to our own demise if we continue to interact with him.
I'm starting to agree with Ferb and Jeremy as well. I think it should be best if we stop seeing Felix.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think you guys are right. And, to be honest, I don't really see the point in meeting the professor anymore, since I defeated Mecha Vengeance.
Does that mean you killed him off for good, Joseph?
Due to him coming from the future and meddling too much with the past, I couldn't actually kill him.
What? I thought when you blasted him in the face, that was the last of that monster. Joseph, why did you spare him? Answer me.
I don't want to be held responsible for destroying all of time and space itself. It was a very tough decision for me to make, you know. Destroy Mecha Vengeance and thus destroy everyone and everything else in the process. I decided to bite the bullet and make the right decision. Who knows what would happen if I were to remove someone from the future who went back and meddled in the past.
He's from the future.
Who goes back in time and kills someone's husband?
Yeah, who the hell even is this Mecha Vengeance? Are we supposed to know who he is?
And why were you fighting with that psycho to begin with?
He's been going after me. He says that I become an evil deity in the future and destroy the world, so he came back in time to destroy me before this so-called bad future doesn't happen.
What? You turn evil in the future?
I find that really hard to believe. Does he say how you supposedly become evil?
No, he doesn't. All he said was, no one knows, or at least, no one who is alive.
As much as I would like to believe that I would not become such a terrible person, I'm honestly starting to believe what Mecha Vengeance keeps saying about me might actually be true.
Joseph, what are you saying?
When I was asleep, I had a terrifying nightmare.
That explains why you woke up screaming like a banshee earlier.
Well, what was your nightmare about, Joseph?
It was about you three, along with Roy, getting killed in the most heart-stopping ways imaginable. And the one who killed all of you looked strikingly similar to me.
That sounds horrible.
So, you say that this nightmare could be an omen?
Oh come on, Joseph, don't tell me that you actually believe that a silly night terror is gonna someday be a reflection of an event that'll happen in the long run.
But it lines up with what Mecha Vengeance said to me when he revealed his reasoning for wanting to kill me. He says that in the future, I kill Ted, Ferb, Jeremy, Roy, and Felix also. Ted, remember all that?
Oh yes, I do remember him saying that before my world faded to black.
Mecha Vengeance saying that I kill all my friends, and then later having an exact dream of someone who looks like me killing all of you. That can't be a coincidence. I'm gonna someday turn evil and lay everyone I know and love to waste, with nobody to stop me, or a way to prevent the outcome. Mom, Dad, Warner.
Don't worry about something that hasn't happened yet, Joseph.
Your mother is right, Joseph. Don't worry so much about what you say is a long ways from now.
I also agree with Mom and Dad. Worrying about it isn't gonna do you any good.
Amelia, Danny, and your brother are right, Joseph Pumpkin.
I bet Ryder wouldn't want you to get yourself all stressed out about the future.
Wait, Bella, Richard, is that really you?
Well, I'll be. It's about time you two recognized us.
It's been an eternity since we last saw you. How have you been?
We've been doing good. Yeah, it's been forever.
Whoa, what? Mom, Dad, you know Bella and Richard?
Yes, we do. We've known each other since before you were born. Well, to be more specific, Danny and I met them through your dad.
Really?
Yes, Joseph, from your real dad.
Bella and I had a feeling from the moment we met you that you were Ryder and Amelia's boy all grown up. I mean, you have your father's hair after all.
That explains why you asked me who my father was the other day. You were friends with my real dad this entire time.
Wow, mind blown. But to get back right on topic, don't worry about it, we'll worry about it later.
I concur with Ferb. If this whole, you becoming a terrible monster of sorts does come to fruition, we'll deal with it later. We should just focus on what crises are going on here in the present.
I'll be the one to stop you when you do turn evil, Uncle Joseph. I promise I will protect all of us and knock sins back into you.
Don't dread about it, it's just a stupid nightmare. Don't let Mecha Vengeance's words make you doubt your morality.
And when it gets closer to that time, and if there are any early signs at all, we'll make sure that we're prepared.
We love you, Joseph. We'll all be in this together, no matter what happens, and no matter how hopeless it will get. We are all here for you, don't you ever forget that.
Thank you everyone. All your kind support means the whole world to me. I shouldn't worry about if I do turn evil or not, because there's clearly something much more dire that's happening right now. From late night yesterday, all the way up to this early morning, is forever gonna change our society. All the civil riots that have happened all over the country is gonna further spread the prejudice and paranoia between Oshatar and Lantiv. Our nation tonight has suffered a ton of damage. The people have been threatened, victimized, or have been slaughtered by the many individuals who took out all their rage and fear on those who want peace for everyone. We're now entering the dawn of a new, dark time. Things are gonna get tough for everybody. People's trust in anyone is gonna all but dissipate, out of fear for their own safety. Let's just hope for whatever the future of our world is gonna throw at us, that we can all persevere through and find light, glistening at the other side of the tunnel, and be better off in a brighter, positive upshot.
Amen.
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 I wish the best for everybody, and I hope to see you all on the other side.
Geez, those angry mobs are a bunch of savage hardheads. It was a little touch and go for a while, but I managed to safely maneuver the mobs without getting detected. It's getting really bad out there. I just hope I can make it back to Mother safely, 'cause I know how Mother is. She gets beyond paranoid when I go out on these recon missions to gather intelligence.
Emma, what is it? Are you okay, darling?
Yes, Mother, I'm fine.
I assume the reason you're calling me is because you got something to tell me. Did I guess that right?
Oh really? No, I just wanted to say hi, that's all. Maybe gossip over the phone?
Your sassy remarks for when I ask always tells me that you do have something crucial to share. Now answer me, what have you find out about the so-called mech-suited terrorist that's responsible for triggering all these countrywide riots?
I found some refugees in the Vyond dome in Vyond City, caught them talking about the mech-suited terrorist, one of whom who goes by the name of Joseph Kelly says that his name is Mecha Vengeance, and that he's possibly the culprit responsible for the Terra Forest massacre.
What? The Terra Forest massacre?
I overheard their conversation in the shadows, and this Mecha Vengeance killed Joseph's father on the night of the massacre. And get this, all the other times that Mecha Vengeance has laid assault earlier this week, was all a pursuit in murdering Joseph. He has a friend of whom is of crossed heritage, and he said that it also may be possible that Mecha Vengeance could possibly be someone who works under the government, which kinda makes sense if you ask me. His suit, by looking at it, looks like some old form of superior lease battlesuit armor.
This Joseph character seems to have quite a knowledgeable outlook on this Mecha Vengeance. I'm also pleasantly shocked that he has a friend who's crossed.
Roy Baxter, the Lantiv who got his heritage revealed, he is also a close friend of Joseph.
What? He's friends with a Lantiv also. Emma, please tell me you sneaked in a photo of who he is before you departed.
I sure did. Sending the photo, now.
Oh my God, is that who I really think it is? He's all grown up.
You know, Mother, perhaps Joseph could help us out with our other problem.
Yes. Perhaps he can. Emma, this is very great news you've brought upon me. I know it must have not been easy going out there during this crisis, but you made your mama very proud.
Yeah, I'm pretty reliable if I do say so myself.
Hurry and get back here as soon as possible, so that we can devise a plan and to convince Joseph to help us with our other problem. I will continue where my father left off. I will do anything to make sure that his dream of a prejudice-free world will turn from an idea into reality.
Alright, Mother, I'm gonna continue back home. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, promise me you won't get yourself killed out there.
Mother, Chill, I got this. No Oshatar can never catch up to me when I tap into my powers.
Of course you rely on those powers to get yourself out of trouble. Well anyways, I'll stop talking and let you be on your way. You just stay safe out there and return to your mother in one piece, Papish.
Don't sweat it, I'll be back home before you can even blink.
Yeah, whatever you say then. Okay, goodbye.
Alright, let's go home. Can't wait to see what series of events will unfold in the coming time.